Good morning. I think I did some video yesterday of a separate one for like just a video about vlogging. I did it on the day boat while I was taking our lovely residents from Brookhouse Care Home, and I tried the new lapel mic, which was kindly given to me by probably my favourite hirers, Demi and Jess, and the two dogs. Forgive me, I forget their names. But anyway, this was a present off them. And there's a little thing you put in your camera. And I think it sounded better. So, yesterday, I think from henceforth, the 23rd of July should be known as Gearbox Day. So, major gearbox. Not issues, because they had a gearbox issue when they arrived. So, I would like to say problems. But when you have an Andy standard, you don't have problems, you just have solutions that you've not yet found. So, I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm sorry I never know. Are we too much engineer? Is it, unfortunately, the barn swallows aren't here, so I hope you guys don't mind that we're doing a fair bit of engineering, but I just genuinely want it to be about what goes on in the wharf. So, right, I shall flip. So, I'm sure you clever guys can watch on double speed if this is going to really bore you. So, basically, this gearbox we've taken apart was not the customer's. This was one that we had on the shelf. And written on the box was the fact that it had a selector issue, which is not normally the issue with these types of gearboxes, because the way they work is these are your clutch plates. You have a smooth one and a rough one. And the best, this is someone else's analogy that I heard on YouTube last night. If you imagine the old phone book, one page you can tear easily, but a few you can't. So the friction between them. So this works on friction. So basically, these are pressed together through these where the ball bearings push up. These are pushed together, and the friction between these plates makes it go into gear. And when it's not in gear, they're not pushed together, so they rotate freely. And then you have your forward gear on one side and your reverse gear on the other side. So this is from the engine and to the output onto the flange that goes on to the propeller, the coupling, and then the propeller shaft. So these don't look bad at all. The transmission fluid didn't look bad at all. We are going to have to go into this one. This one does not work anyway. It gets reversed, but it doesn't get forward. So we're going to go into this one today anyway, and perhaps change them with these clutch plates. Now, they're very hard to get hold of, and when you do get hold of them, this one is 60 quid each, and you need 8. And this one is a bit cheaper, but I think it's still £11. So we're looking at nearly £600 in clutch plates. Now, that we think is forward and that we think is reverse, but they all look quite good. And you can see there's a bit of friction on there, but not like sandpaper friction. It's odd, but obviously it does it. Now, so we had a window in the weather yesterday, and I think we've actually got a window in the weather today. So 2-pack has gone on to Carol Ann. Looks lovely. I think the plan is to get another coat on tomorrow. Luckily, I had a good drying time, so we'll get. Looks great. It's the same little fella. It's his favourite spot. He's like that kid that will never go home, never leave home. I don't want to go. I want to stay with Mum and Dad. Well, Mum and Dad's not here either. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Tristan, we've got, I think, quite a crucial stage of the paint. Whoops. We've got, oh look, we're sanded down again. I think that's the last. Not sure if it's been cleaned and panel wiped. And then we've got sign writing on Monday, so we'll get sign writing here. We've had a little bit of an issue. So we've got 58 inches here. We're going to have it so that when that's open, yeah. But Darren's very clever, he'll do that. Yep, so last coat of gloss. And then we've got Castle Flute coming down there, making their way down from north of Leicester. So fingers crossed with the lack of water, they'll be okay. So let's look at my friend Carl's lovely Range Rover. So bees, to be or not to be, that is the question. I don't want you guys to think I've given up, because anyone who knows me knows I don't really give up, but I do need to. Look at that. Lots of bees. I think what I should probably do is take the honey out, the combs out, and I might actually, if I took the combs out, I should probably put long sleeves on, take the combs out and get rid of the food source, and obviously empty these and put some new stuff in. I mean, that is phenomenal. The weight of it. I mean, guys, I wonder if there's a world record for the most wasps caught. I mean, quite a good little system I've got going though, if I say so myself. Beautiful morning though. Can't wait till I'm coming up here and pulling some honey out. I think we're a little bit away from that though, but we'll keep trying. So I think I'm going to make a purchase. Yep. Not Andy's bike. He wouldn't sell that. I'm thinking I might purchase this to be a wharf boat. Because it comes with an electric motor and I can go out in the morning and film some wildlife for you guys. In fact, I've just made up my mind. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Here we go. So we've got the Beta Marine 25 going off to be electrified. So start of the journey. Good morning. Friday, 25th of July. Hire boat handover day. So hire boat's returning and let's just see who we've got. I believe Lady Sienna and Precious Gem are one family. So we've got 3 people on Gem and 4 people 4 people on Sienna. That's nice. That's nice. Nice holidays to go on together. And then on Little Otter, someone called Noah. Could be good for the rain. So yeah, the girls got to get those ready. I believe we've got Lady Sienna out, but also we've got young Sienna attending the wharf. Young Sienna is my granddaughter, who the boat was named after, Lady Sienna. So it's nice that she's coming with Amelie. Amelie's going to do a little bit of videos and a little bit of helping of the Queen housekeeper. So, not warm, but nice, nice. It'd be a lovely cruise back this morning for them. They went past yesterday, Lady Sienna, and having a lovely time. So, but it's quite a busy shuffle day because we have quite a lot of activity on the slip. So let me turn the camera around. One of Mike's boats, Rundlestone, that's going this morning. Gem. We've got a couple of things. Some people were asking about the inverter. The inverter, it was to do with the connection between the remote switch and the inverter. But also it's highlighted other problems. There was a slight problem with the way it's been wired, and also the 240 charger that's actually on my desk right now, that had stopped working. So when we were bringing her back and plugging her in and hoovering, then that was probably drawing on the batteries. So unfortunately, those chargers are 160 quid, but they're essential. Obviously, we need to get them working. So Andy had a very busy day yesterday. This is donor gearbox. This is gearbox waiting to be rebuilt. I think just looking at this, for anyone who's done a little bit of engineering, would appreciate the skill level involved in doing something like this. The tolerances between these is phenomenal. They need to be put back very precisely, and that's where Andy's skills are. So yeah, we're waiting for these shims today. I mean, just for these clutch plates here, here and here, so forward and reverse, they're £400. The seals, these thrust washers, 60 quid. Incredible, but you can't buy the completed gearbox. So I will probably be rebuilding some of the gearbox we've got and possibly selling them just because they're sat on the shelf, or maybe we'll keep them for other people who are in a similar predicament. Wow, it's hot in here today. These look like they're prepped for final gloss. I think this is prepped for final gloss. It's very warm in here. I never like to mess with it because I don't know what Jez and Trist are on with experimenting, but 21 degrees. Just feels hot. I think it's going to get so Monday we're getting sign written anyway, so. Oh, I forgot, I need to measure this. Let me measure this, let me go and grab a tape now. I think Richard sold the boat. So I know she's not a prime, pristine, shiny truck. But she's our not pristine and not so shiny truck. She does a great job. Now we wait for the displaced water. So the displaced water then floods back into the slip. And once the displaced water stops moving, it's like being locked really. So she's floating now. I'm not sure where we want to move her. So another early morning boat moving. Oh, exiting Amelie. So back to moving the boat. Amelie's in harbour. I have this, which is my light. If they don't let me into the cabin, it's my temporary tiller arm. It's quite an unusual driving position for this boat. I'm going to lend them one of these as well, so we can get in the cabin. Look at that, one careful owner. God bless magnet fishers everywhere. Right. So, okay, we'll just go and put it onto the tow path for chin. She was caught a little bit on the trolley there. But we're free now. Shouldn't be much traffic around this time in the morning. So when you're reversing, I'll just see if I can turn this down. Reversing boats, generally, you just point it a little bit the direction you want to go. Give it a blip. You're trying to grab a bit of water and push it over the swim. But the only thing that's guaranteed, I've said it before, boats are rubbish in reverse. So generally you sort of you get your motion with your reverse gear, your direction with your forward motion. So, which is actually drifting around nicely, and the wind could possibly be our friend here. Again, slow and steady wins the race. Lovely manoeuvre. So she didn't move in the direction I wanted her to at all, but luckily, what I didn't want to do is scrape the new paintwork, so I've got enough room here. I mean, if you're on your own, you'd possibly just go right up and just pull her along the towpath. It's not so easy on this boat just because of the canopy. Now I'll go and do the front one. Don't need you guys for that. Lady Sienna returns. And we've got young Sienna to welcome them back. And Emily ready to clean. Have you had a good time? Best time ever. Jack, what have you been getting rubbish? What a good lad you are. Fantastic.
Didn't really catch the fish though.
Don't worry about the fish. The rubbish is more important. You can always get chip from the fish and chips. Always get chip. Get fish from the fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done.
Push it down. Are you pushing?
Yeah.
So we take the camera off.
Okay. Let me stick down, get it in now.
God, little otter off for another glorious weekend. So nice. Lovely couple from Harborough. Carol Ann, our friends. Just done the 2-pack blacking on them. That's the one that we were watching. Lovely family. Jen is a doctor. Oh, look, that was it. Oh, she goes through the water, lovely, doesn't she?
Is this your next promotional video?
Yeah, it's on Wharf Diary. Are you going to wave at me? Have a lovely... Are you going out for the weekend?
Yeah, we're going away.
Well, we're going away, but not on the boat this time.
Oh.
We only come for a few hours at a time.
Have a lovely time. Have a nice weekend. See you. God, Sienna looks long there. So Sienna is out very shortly. I think it's about Friday. It's always a nightmare with traffic. But hopefully they can get on and chill out. I'll move Sophie. She's now out Monday now, so that's great. Hey Mabel.
The boys are getting on.
Look at that. You look like my mum's Mabel as well. Ah. I have to video all the dogs at the wharf, so my mum likes them. Hello, you.
Say hi.
You're beautiful.